Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to increase your FPS in Fortnite and the best settings you need to use. So first, you want to go to your NVIDIA settings. So you go to NVIDIA. So the first thing you want to do is go to your drivers. Make sure you have the newest drivers installed. If you don't, it can make your game lag worse. So if you don't have NVIDIA, all you have to do is either go on search, type NVIDIA like that, and it'll pop up and you can download from there, or it'll just be in your library down here. You just type in NVIDIA and you'll find it right there. Okay, you want to go to your Epic Games launcher. There's a few things you want to do here. So first, you want to make sure obviously your game is already downloaded to the newest version. Then what you want to do is you're going to want to go to options, and here most people when you start, I think you have these two, I think you have all of these checked. So what you want to do to make it download better and to have the best performance is you want to get rid of these three. So this is for the, you have to always have the Fortnite core, and then the only thing you want is the pre-downloaded streamed assets. So that's the skins. So if you don't, it'll be like loading in skins mid-game. You don't want that. So that's what you're gonna do. You'll apply it and then it'll reset your game. And then once you do that, you're gonna go to your display settings on your PC. You'd be surprised how many times people mess this up, but you have to go to your display. You see different monitors. If you have one monitor, it'll just show one, but if you have two, you'll have two. So my second monitor is a 165 Hertz. My first one is a 240. So what you want to do is you're going to go to your advanced display, and you'll be surprised how many times people mess this up. They always get their new monitor and then it's always already on 60. It doesn't even automatically go. So this is my main monitor you're seeing right now, the Alienware. This is my 240. So if it was at say 60, you'd want to click on this and go all the way to the 240 one. And then for the other one, this is 165, so you'll just do the same thing. You just click display 1 and 2 right up there. Pretty simple. The other thing you want to do is Windows. You want to make sure always check for your updates, because that can make you lag a lot. Okay. One more thing that could help is if you look up startup apps. This is for Windows 11, by the way, where you see all these apps. If it's on, that means it starts automatically when you turn on your PC. You want most of these off, but the only thing that I have on is my Stream Deck, obviously, because I need it instantly on, my iCloud, and all that stuff. But that's what you want. And then for network, you want to use Ethernet. I'm telling you, Ethernet is way better than wireless connection. Trust me, I used to play on wireless and I used to get 60 ping. And now with my new internet, the Ethernet really helps. Like, so if you can, try to get your internet box into your room and plug the Ethernet right into the PC, because it would help a lot. Even if you're on console, it still helps. It's a better connection. Even if you can't, get like a network adapter so you can plug into your wall and then plug it right into your PC. That also works. And then let's get on to the settings, shall we? Once you're in Fortnite, you're gonna go to your settings, and you can copy mine if you want. First thing I want to explain, window mode. You want this always on full screen, because windowed full screen is not good. If you want to get the best FPS and the less input delay, trust me, full screen is the way to go. It's just 1920 by 1080. VSync, you want that off always, because it just makes you lag more. Your frame rate, you want to cap this at your monitor. So say you want to overclock your monitor, which most people do. Say you had a 60 FPS monitor. You would want to have your FPS at 120, even though it's not stable, because the difference between 60 and 120 is like huge. So say you had a 144 Hertz, you could either do 160 or 165. If you had a 165 Hertz, you'd go to 180, maybe even 200. If you have a 240, you can do 360, but I don't recommend it because there's no point. There's barely any difference. The only real difference, the biggest difference, is 60 to 144. That is the hugest difference you'll see. So if you guys are wanting a 144 Hertz monitor, that would be a better choice than 60. I'm telling you, the difference is crazy good. And then your brightness, with my colorblind settings, I don't like changing these at all, because I just like keeping the default ones. So I have mine off. Then for your quality, performance, you want always this 100. Makes your game pixely if it's lower. This is just off. View distance, I have this on medium because low just looks really crappy. In medium you can still see like far away guns, but you still get less input delay. So most people have it on low or near, but I don't like that. Your textures, you want those on low because those don't matter. Now if you want your game to look really nice, then you would go up here to performance mode and put that on DirectX 11 or 12, whatever you want, which one you have. I don't use it though, so. And the meshes, you want these always low because obviously. Show FPS, I like having this on so I can see if I get lag spikes or report performance stats. This does nothing. This just helps Epic Games disable this. It just lowers your FPS. Audio, it doesn't really matter about this. Whatever microphone you have, that's all that really matters. I have my sound quality at high, 3D headphones off. I'll just go through. Okay. That's not really important. Game is very important. You always want this at whatever region you're on. I play on East, so obviously go to that. Do not do auto, because auto can sometimes mess it up, but if you want, you could. Language, whatever language you speak. Sprint, I like having this on because it's just for your movement, and then also all these. Hold to swap, I like having that. It's when you hold your button down if you're on controller, keyboard, mouse. So my pickup is E. So when I pick up something, I hold it down to switch the weapon. So say I had a pump only in my inventory, if I hold E, it'll replace it with the new pump I got. So toggle targeting, I want this, I like having that off. Mark danger when targeting, I like having that on. Auto pick up weapons off, because auto pick up weapons is like the worst setting there ever was. Preferred item slots, I love having this because the only two things I have is my AR in my first spot, my shotgun in my first spot, my second slot. The third, all these do not matter to me, honestly. Honestly, I'm gonna make this one heal though, because that is really important. It's for heal. I'm gonna have this one for my utility, and then this one for my sniper. Just like that. Or SMG actually. Just like that. Okay, actually I'm gonna have this unbound. Okay. So then, after you go through there, it just depends on what you like. Your auto sort consumables to the right, always have this on. It just puts, excuse me, it just puts all your heals to the right. For your building, reset building choice, I like having this on. Disable preload option, I have that on. Turbo building on. Auto confirm edits. This is just personal preference, but honestly, I love both because I love fast resetting my builds. It just feels so nice. Like my edits are smooth. As you know, I have a really fast sense, and it's like so good with the fast sense. I don't have these off. And then extra game options, you want all these off. If you have a PC and you use the NVIDIA highlights to clip your game, you have this on. You should have that on. FOV, none of these matter. And then you always want your replays off, because if you have your replays on, it puts so much input delay. Just turn them all off. And your energy saving, always turn these off. Trust me. Rocket racing doesn't matter. Game UI. Honestly, if you want to be honest, every single one of these, put them on besides like ZW stats. That's like the thing that shows up in the top left of your corner by your ping. So you don't want that. All these you want on. Cumulative. I like cumulative because it's the best. Hit only. Then, yeah. We don't use gyro. Here's my mouse and keyboard settings I use. So I use 10 and 10, X and Y. I know it's really fast. I play 800 DPI, so. Targeting sense 49. Building sense 100%. Ignore controller input. I have this off, but if you like switch between controller and keyboard, then you want it on, obviously. Lock input method is mouse. I have that on. Custom diagonals on. I use 64, 90, and 122. This is what Mr. Savage uses, and I love that one. It's so good for when I move. A mouse flight, 100%. I don't think none of these matter off. Yeah, not all that. Keyboard settings. So you always want to have these on custom because you never want them on. See, it lets you change it, and you don't want to do that because that is horrible. So what I use is obviously WSD. space to jump, caps lock, sprint, B auto run, control, crouch, fire, all that, reload. I use my mouse button to reload because the side of it is like really good, like right here. I use that to reload. I love it, it's so good. Bro, I need to quickly reload my guns. Use is scroll wheel. So this is really important because if you can have that as 2 keybinds, which I love about keyboard. So when I use something, like when I pick up a weapon or something, I will click E usually, but if say you're playing an FNCS or a cash cup and you're 50ing a kid on a chest, always have scroll wheel there, because if you have scroll wheel, all you have to do, scroll up and you'll get the gun first try every time, trust me. Pickaxe, I have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these weapon slots. My last one is Q, because Q is my heals basically. So when it's just easier for me, because when you're moving around and you box up, just clicking Q right next to W is so easy. And then building, my wall is F, my floor is F4 on my mouse button right there. Stairs is T, roof is shift. So your trap button, you want this on X, because yeah, that would be so much smoother using a trap. Place building is left click, repair is C, rotate building is Y, change building materials, right mouse button. Building edit is, I use R to edit. It just feels the best because it's like up there and I just love it. And then you can reset with scroll wheel reset. But I never use it really. For all these, yeah, you see. Same communication, you just tap on the mouse button. Send request is K, chat is that. Emote is V, because it's just right there. Doesn't really matter. And then none of these matter. I'm just gonna scroll through these because they don't matter as much. You can slow the video down if you need. It's for rocket racing and stuff. I never touch these. Okay. Now if you want my controller settings, you can have them, but I don't use controller anymore. But I used to be crazy at controller, so if you want these, they're here. So we got on, 0.20, 0.080, pitch, 0.100, toggle behavior slot 2. I have really fast sense. I have the advanced options on, so I use 2.6, and 43 horizontal, 0 all that, off, 10 horizontal and ADS. So basically the same, it's the same exact percent as my keyboard aim and speed. That's actually crazy, I didn't know that. And then look damping time 0, look input curve linear, aim strength 100, left stick 12, look controller 50, accelerate with stick on, and then yeah, all the basic settings. And then these are my keybinds for, my controller binds for controller. If you want these. And then all of these, they don't matter. Let me know if this helped you out. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.